Hello, and welcome to Uprising News, the show where we share the latest clan news from Uprising Family Gaming. So we're going to take a second and introduce our fire team of anchors. I am Big D, 112358, and I'm one of the emissaries of the clan, so I help connect to the community through social media. And with me today is CauCajun Saint. So tell everybody a little bit about yourself and your role within Uprising Family Gaming.
Well, my gamer tag is CauCajun Saint. My real name is Derek, and I'm one of the founding 9 admins of Uprising Family Gaming, and I help run the thing from behind the curtain and make sure everything runs smooth.
Great. So since this is our first episode, we thought we should use our first segment to introduce ourselves as a clan and share what Uprising Family Gaming is all about. And as you said, Cajun, you are one of the founding 9, so I think you can speak to that better than I. Cajun?
Yeah, so Uprising Family Gaming has gone through quite a few iterations in the last year and a quarter since our inception. The founders and a few other admins were in a clan called DoD Revolution. We found having a single admin stifled growth when real life tied up down. So we instituted our first uprising and established our own clan. We established an admin team of 9 admins, so when life pulled someone away, we had enough to handle clan needs. And
I feel like, by the way, right now my kid should start crying and then I should have to stop this recording. That would be poetic. Anyway,
that
sorry.
would be very poetic.
Go ahead.
No problem. That's exactly like what we're about, because we need to be able to step away and take care of some family stuff. So 2 of the main tenets that we're kind of established in was we wanted to feel confident that we would be able to go off and do our own thing if what we were needing as a clan wasn't being achieved. And we wanted to establish a team of admins to allow competent management and then allow for family time if somebody needs to step away for an extended period of time. And we have some other tenets of Uprising, and some of these kind of separated us from DoD. We want our branded content that's released publicly, it needs to be PG, because a lot of us share our gaming and stuff with our kids and family. Membership needs a say in how the clan is run. We want promotion and enable membership as leadership to be able to people in the clan to be coming up and to take over roles and empower them, and not just be overlords running the whole thing. Everybody gets a say, and then also you can work your way up and be able to run some things in the clan. And also the final one that we all know well is be a good person, also known as don't be a dick. And one regret we had when leaving DoD was not clearly relaying our thought process and status leading up to our departure from DoD, which kind of went into the membership having a say in how the clan is run, which they had a lot before, but when we made that decision, we weren't clear of the thought processes leading up to the decision. Once we released it to everybody understood. We wish we were more clear during the process instead of just after. So we have a feedback channel now in the clan that provides members to give feedback on the inner workings of Uprising, and leadership to post updates, and also members to post their feedback and let us know what they're thinking. So through that channel, we received feedback on the clan's direction moving forward. The clan name was decided as Uprising Family Gaming, and the direction plan is to keep our tenants above and include our cool friends who are not parents. But that turned into a separate clan now, which is called Uprising Rogues. So we'll be supporting these other teams and other clan games as our membership shows interest in other games moving forward. So we're going to have dads and our cool friends that are not dads and other games and all that jazz under one roof of very cool people to play with.
Great.
And yeah.
Thanks, that's well said. Yeah, and it's definitely that spirit that I think is what drew me to this clan initially, back when we first started, and I think it's definitely kept a lot of people here and kept us growing, so thanks.
Yep, excellent. I've seen a lot of the real life friendships. I think I've met 8, 9 actual Uprising members in physical person in the last year and a quarter.
Have you really? That's nice.
Yeah. I challenge somebody to have more people met in person. I see a lot of Uprising guys in person through hop risings, as Tax Patrick calls the happy hours, or games, or other people when they come visit the city I live in, Dallas. I've been able to like go and grab and meet a couple of people when they come into town.
Nice. Sounds like a good excuse to go down to Texas sometime.
Yeah, definitely. Yep. And in the future, if we ever have a Uprising meetup, I think there's definitely a desire for that in the future. And whether it be a music festival, somebody's lake house, or at a gaming convention, I think that could be something definitely to look forward to in the future.
Cool. All right, well, I guess moving on along here, we'll go on to our next segment, which is Iron Banner. Iron Banner Week is always a big week in Uprising, and this past Iron Banner was no different. So here's a clip of some of the shenanigans that occurred around the clan when we were playing the first Iron Banner with Rift as a game type. So let's roll the clip. Now, CauCajun, I think this would be a good time to talk a little bit maybe about Uprising Warmind.
Oh yes, so Warmind is a section of Uprising where we had twofold things happening, where our best PvP players come in, and those are going to be the Warminds. They'll have that title in Slack, and the Blades. So the Warminds are the admins of Warmind, and the Blades are the other PvP coaches of Warmind. And these are better PvP players, and they're around to help people with PvP content, to give them tips in the Warmind Slack channel and chat, and help them get better. And that's the first thing, is for people to get there and get better. And you don't have to be good to come into Warmind. You can go in there because if you just want to be better, that's one place to go and get better. And the other is, this is where our competitive clan meets. So on Destiny Clan Wars, they only go by clan tag. And so everybody who wants to be competitive for Clan Wars Week, that's where they go get their tags set up for Clan Wars.
Yeah, and speaking of Destiny Clan Wars, I was really excited. We ended up placing second place in that Iron Banner, just underneath DoD Iron Orange, who always seems to get the better of us. Maybe one of these days.
One of these days, we'll get him right in the kisser.
But it's nice though, looking at our leaderboard. Stash and Flawless and Slapfire. We had a lot of guys doing a lot of work. William Strange, obviously, making some noise and
leading the KD as always.
yeah. Look at that, 2.96 KD. That's disgusting.
Yes. Yeah, and he's actually streaming a lot more now, so you want to see how a person positions himself well on a map and follows his targets and moves around the map. Watch his stream sometimes.
Awesome. I didn't even realize he was doing that more. I'll have to check that out.
Oh,
yeah, that reminds me, by the way, we definitely need to add in a segment in one of these future episodes where we're going to talk about some of the folks that are streaming regularly and where we can find them. Because that's happening more and more, whether it's Damian Nash or, as you just mentioned, William Strange and a number of other folks. So definitely got to get the word out there.
Definitely, and we can definitely look at a stream feature in this new segment in future episodes, guys. But right now in Slack, there's a channel called Stream Feed, and you can join, and it will automatically let you know when one of our streamers is. They'll post an automatic. This streamer is streaming now, or somebody who is streaming can post their link in there. So it's really just for people to post links and to auto post links for our Uprising streamers. So if you're bored at work or you want to support our streamers, you can watch it in the Stream Feed channel.
Great. Yeah, and as this clip is winding up, by the way, I think it's also worth mentioning how ridiculous this run is that Mattis is going on here. He just ended that clip pretty nicely.
Yeah. Yeah, he really showed the Twilight Garrison at work.
Right, so before we wrap things up, we do want to also take a moment to congratulate some newly promoted leaders of Uprising. We actually have some new Aegis, which are the PvE experts in the clan, Strange Garlic and Beefouts. So if you look to them for PvE and raid help, they'll be happy to run some groups and show you a thing or two.
And for new admin of our Rogues clan is going to be Gabble Ratchet, Kings 1838, and Fluffy McKickass. So this is the guys you look to get your friends into Rogues. So if you have friends that aren't parents, but we think they would really get a benefit of what we have here in Uprising, or they've been asking about Uprising, want to get in, Gabble Ratchet, Kings, and Fluffy are going to be the admins helping onboard those people into Rogues and get them their tags and show them the ropes of Uprising and get that Slack and that group going strong.
Great. Well, that about wraps things up for our first episode of Uprising News. Once again, I am Big D112358. On behalf of CauCajun Saint and myself, CauCajun Saint and myself, thanks for joining us, and we'll see you next time.
And we'll see you Starside Guardians.